You ever wonder what would happen if somebody like took a title for your vehicle and signed your name on it and then made like a fake bill of sale and then submitted it to DMV to change ownership to them in New York State? This is what happens. This is what happens. I'm coming, DMV. I'm fucking coming for you.
That's what I mean, that ownership changes. That's the courts.
Right.
And the courts are the only ones that can actually change that. So, you know, we investigate to see whether or not a crime has occurred. And if a crime has occurred, you know, many times we'll present the case to a district attorney's office. If the district attorney's office chooses to accept the case for prosecution, then, you know, obviously we will, you know, arrest a suspect, and then, you know, the prosecution begins, and that's how that kind of, you know, that's our
right
part here.
So then, just so I'm clear, the forms and the warnings and the regulations that are on the DMV website stating that you need to have a power of attorney to sign somebody's name to a title to transfer ownership, that's not always correct. There's some gray area in that, is what you're saying.
So, number one, that's a warning so that if there is a crime that occurs, it becomes that punishable written statement, that punishable written statement where, you know, you can address that. Additionally, that's more of a, you know, this is what's supposed to happen. And if it gives the courts some, you know, direction as well. So, I mean, again,
you understand how like suspicious that sounds? You understand what I'm saying, right? You can't even put it together in words what you're trying to say to like cover it. It's not working, man. It's not. I'll send you the text, but what you're saying is not working. It's not jiving. Like, you're trying really hard, but it's just not coming out correctly.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, I'm just saying what it is. Like, it's very clear. It's very, very clear on all the forms and the regulations that it's very clear.
Unfortunately, the forms don't guide what the law is. The law guides what the law is.
What's the penal code for it then?
What's that?
What's the penal code that it should be under then? Like, what's the law actually? What does the actual law state?
So I can actually read it to you here. Are you looking for the forgery?
Well, I know what forgery is.
It's 170-25. Let's see.
What was it?
And I'll actually, we'll kind of go over it. So, it would be a person is guilty of forgery in the second degree when with intent to defraud, deceive, or injure another, he falsely makes, completes, or alters a written instrument which purports to be or calculated to become or I mean,
it really wasn't. So there was never a conversation.
He wasn't lying to you about Senior Investigator Taylor being on leave.
I have no doubt about that.
Investigator Taylor is on leave.
I have no doubt about that. I'm not, and I wish him the best. I mean, I have no doubt that there is a Senior Investigator Taylor or that he's out on leave. And to be honest, I don't want to talk to him when he's on leave. I'm not trying to bother the guy if he just had a baby. I'm not trying to do that. My problem is that, one, there was never a conversation. There was Tom simply going, it's civil, I'm not going to talk about it anymore, and then he hangs up on me. I asked to speak to a supervisor. I was given the same number to call that is just the office number. I was never given a supervisor's phone number. And then, as you can tell from the call...
There's only one number for that office.
That's fine.
That's the reason why.
That's fine. That's fine. But you can tell from the call that as soon as he realizes that it's me, all of a sudden, oh, he could get a hold of his supervisor. Yeah, I can call him. But, oh, wait, no, not for you. Yeah, and he laughs and goes, yeah, he's not going to call you. What the fuck? That's not alarming to you at all? Like, and again, I'm trying to be cordial with him. Like, I'm not trying to be a dickhead to him, but I'm treated like a dickhead and does shit like that. How is that professional in any means or conduct of a law enforcement officer?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, so, again, I had spoken to Ms. Gardelano here earlier today before calling you, and It sounds like there have been a few conversations there, but none of them were. It seems like this was just the last conversation of multiple.
We've only ever had one conversation. After that, we've never had a conversation. He refuses to speak to me about it. His exact words were, I've already explained it to you. I'm not talking about this again. We've never had a conversation.
Okay.
So I don't expect to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I wanted to talk to his supervisor, which is what I requested
well,
2 months ago.
Oh, you've got the supervisor here.
And look what I had to do to get it. That's my point. So I'll send you the stuff, but
Yes, please.
you sit here and say that this is okay is just, it's unreproachable, man. Come on. This is insane. I appreciate your help. Thank you for the phone call. I'll send it over to you. But who's, I mean, I don't even know, dude. This is ridiculous. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Jesus fucking Christ.